Ezra, Chapter 1. The Proclamation of Cyrus. Now in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of Yahweh by the mouth of Jeremiah might be accomplished, Yahweh stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, so that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom, and put it also in writing, saying, Thus says Cyrus, king of Persia, Yahweh, the God of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he has commanded me to build him a house in Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Whoever there is among you of all his people, may his God be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is in Judah, and build the house of Yahweh, the God of Israel. He is God, which is in Jerusalem. Whoever is left in any place where he lives, let the men of his place help him with silver, with gold, with goods, and with animals, besides the freewill offering for the house of God, which is in Jerusalem. The exiles plan their return. Then the heads of fathers' houses of Judah and Benjamin, and the priests and the Levites, even all whose spirit God had stirred to go up, rose up to build the house of Yahweh, which is in Jerusalem. All those who were around them strengthened their hands with vessels of silver, with gold, with goods, and with animals, and with precious things, besides all that was willingly offered. Cyrus restores the holy vessels. Also Cyrus the king brought forth the vessels of the house of Yahweh, which Nebuchadnezzar had brought forth out of Jerusalem, and had put in the house of his gods. Even those did Cyrus, king of Persia, bring forth by the hand of Mithridath, the treasurer, and numbered them to Sheshbazzar, the prince of Judah. This is the number of them: 30 platters of gold, 1,000 platters of silver, 29 knives, 30 bowls of gold, silver bowls of a second sort, 410, and other vessels, 1,000. All the vessels of gold and of silver were 5,400. All these did Sheshbazzar bring up, when they of the captivity were brought up from Babylon to Jerusalem. Chapter 2. The list of returning exiles. Now these are the children of the province, who went up out of the captivity of those who had been carried away, whom Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, had carried away to Babylon, and who returned to Jerusalem and Judah, every one to his city, who came with Zerubbabel, Jeshua, Nehemiah, Seraiah, Realiah, Mordecai, Bilshan, Mispar, Bigvai, Rehum, Baanah, the number of the men of the people of Israel, the children of Parosh, 2,172. The children of Shephatiah, 372. The children of Era, 775. The children of Pahath-Moab, of the children of Jeshua and Joab, 2,812. The children of Elam, 1,254. The children of Zattu, 945. The children of Zakkai, 760. The children of Bani, 642. The children of Bebai, 623. The children of Asgad, 1,222. The children of Adonikam, 666. The children of Bigvai, 2,056. The children of Adin, 454. The children of Ader, of Hezekiah, 98. The children of Bezai, 323. The children of Jorah, 112. The children of Hashem, 223. The children of Gibbar, 95. The children of Bethlehem, 123. The men of Netophah, 56. The men of Anathoth, 128. The children of Asmaveth, 42. The children of Kiriath-Aram, Kephirah, and Beeroth, 743. The children of Ramah and Geba, 621. The men of Michmas, 122. The men of Bethel and Ai, 223. The children of Nebo, 52. The children of Magbish, 156. The children of the other Elam, 1,254. The children of Haram, 320. The children of Lod, Hadid, and Ono, 725. The children of Jericho, 345. The children of Sanea, 3,630. The priests. The priests. The children of Jedaiah, of the house of Jeshua, 973. The children of Immer, 1,052. The children of Pashur, 1,247. The children of Haram, 1,017. The Levites, singers, gatekeepers. The Levites. The children of Jeshua and Kadmiel, of the children of Hodaviah, 74. The singers. The children of Asaph, 128. The children of the porters. The children of Shallum. The children of Ater. The children of Talmon. The children of Akub. The children of Hatita. The children of Shobai. In all, 139. The temple servants. The Nethinim. The children of Zihah. The children of Hasupha. The children of Tabbaoth. The children of Keros. The children of Siaha. The children of Padan. The children of Lebanah. The children of Hagabah. The children of Akub. The children of Hagab. The children of Shamlai. The children of Hanan. The children of Giddel. The children of Gehar. The children of Reaiah. The children of Rezin. The children of Nekoda. The children of Gazam. The children of Uzzah. The children of Paseah. The children of Besai. The children of Asna. The children of Meunim. The children of Nephisim. The children of Bakbuk. The children of Hakupha. The children of Harhar. The children of Basluth. The children of Mehida. The children of Harsha. The children of Barkos. The children of Sisera. The children of Tema. The children of Neziah. The children of Hatipha. Descendants of Solomon's servants. The children of Solomon's servants. The children of Sotai. The children of Hassophereth. The children of Peruda. The children of Jaala. The children of Darkon. the children of Giddel, the children of Shephatiah, the children of Hattil, the children of Pochereth-Hazzebaim, the children of Amai. All the Nethinim and the children of Solomon's servants were 392. These were those who went up from Tel-Melah, Tel-Harsha, Kerub, Adon, and Immer. But they could not show their fathers' houses and their seed, whether they were of Israel, the children of Delaiah, the children of Tobiah, the children of Nekoda, 652. Priests removed. Of the children of the priests, the children of Hobaiah, the children of Hakkoz, the children of Barzillai, who took a wife of the daughters of Barzillai the Gileadite, and was called after their name. These sought their register among those who were reckoned by genealogy, but they were not found. Therefore were they deemed polluted, and put from the priesthood. The governor said to them that they should not eat of the most holy things, until there stood up a priest with Urim and with Thummim. The full number and possessions. The whole assembly together was 42,360, besides their male servants and their female servants, of whom there were 7,337, and they had 200 singing men and singing women. Their horses were 736, their mules 245, their camels 435, their donkeys 6,720. The exiles' offerings. Some of the heads of fathers' houses, when they came to the house of Yahweh, which is in Jerusalem, offered willingly for the house of God to set it up in its place. They gave after their ability into the treasury of the work 61,000 darics of gold, and 5,000 minas of silver, and 100 priests' garments. So the priests and the Levites, and some of the people, and the singers, and the porters, and the Nethinim lived in their cities, and all Israel in their cities. Chapter 3. Altar and sacrifices restored. When the 7th month was come, and the children of Israel were in the cities, the people gathered themselves together as one man to Jerusalem. Then stood up Jeshua, the son of Jozadak, and his brothers the priests, and Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and his brothers, and built the altar of the God of Israel, to offer burnt offerings thereon, as it is written in the law of Moses, the man of God. They set the altar on its base, for fear was on them because of the peoples of the countries. And they offered burnt offerings thereon to Yahweh, even burnt offerings morning and evening. They kept the feast of tents, as it is written, and offered the daily burnt offerings by number, according to the ordinance, as the duty of every day required. And afterward, the continual burnt offering, and the offerings of the new moons, and of all the set feasts of Yahweh that were consecrated, and of everyone who willingly offered a freewill offering to Yahweh. From the first day of the 7th month began they to offer burnt offerings to Yahweh. But the foundation of the temple of Yahweh was not yet laid. They gave money also to the masons, and to the carpenters, and food, and drink, and oil, to them of Sidon, and to them of Tyre, to bring cedar trees from Lebanon to the sea, to Joppa, according to the grant that they had of Cyrus, king of Persia. Temple restoration begins. Now in the 2nd year of their coming to the house of God at Jerusalem, in the 2nd month, began Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and Jeshua, the son of Jozadak, and the rest of their brothers, the priests and the Levites, and all those who were come out of the captivity to Jerusalem, and appointed the Levites, from 20 years old and upward, to have the oversight of the work of the house of Yahweh. Then stood Jeshua with his sons and his brothers, Kadmiel and his sons, the sons of Judah, together, to have the oversight of the workmen in the house of God, the sons of Henadad, with their sons and their brothers the Levites. When the builders laid the foundation of the temple of Yahweh, they set the priests in their clothing with trumpets, and the Levites, the sons of Asaph, with cymbals, to praise Yahweh, after the order of David, king of Israel. They sang one to another in praising and giving thanks to Yahweh. For he is good, for his loving kindness endures forever toward Israel. All the people shouted with a great shout when they praised Yahweh, because the foundation of the house of Yahweh was laid. But many of the priests and Levites and heads of fathers' houses, the old men who had seen the first house, when the foundation of this house was laid before their eyes, wept with a loud voice, and many shouted aloud for joy, so that the people could not discern the noise of the shout of joy from the noise of the weeping of the people. For the people shouted with a loud shout, and the noise was heard afar off.